BFTB boxing. Alright, so talk about Triple G, aka Lil G, aka Bum Lufkin. This dude is I can't even something's wrong with this dude, man. Like for real, something's wrong with this dude. Like if you look at the opportunity that he had, you know what I'm saying? This man came into the game not really fighting anybody, but just getting all the prestige in the world as being the boogeyman. You know what I'm saying? So he did legitly get ducked by people. Some people did legitly duck him. That is a clear fact. You know? And I used to be a big fan of Golovkin. Big fan. You know, I was riding with him. He wanted undisputed. He wanted all the belts. He didn't give a fuck who had him. You know what I'm saying? He wanted all the belts at 160. Had he kept his fucking mouth shut about other weight divisions, him and his fucking stupid ass trainer, Abel Sanchez, if they just stuck at 160, just stayed there. Don't start mentioning what the fuck you would do to other weight classes and blah blah blah. That fucked him up. You know what I'm saying? So if he stuck in 160, that's a bad man. He would be considered a bad man. To me. There's plenty of people that still consider him that. I don't. I consider him a fucking ducker and a fraud. You know what I'm saying? When you come out your mouth and start talking about, I'll beat the shit out of anybody in my weight class, the weight class below me, and the weight class above me. I'll beat the shit out of. Matter of fact, not only will I fight them, will I fight any of them, because it's not about who I'll fight, it's about who's willing to fight me. That's what that dude said. It's not about who I'll fight, it's about who's willing to fight me. You know what I'm saying? That dude, Golovkin was feeling himself too much. You know? So Laura and Ward agreed. And Laura called him out, but Ward didn't call him out. Fucking Golovkin called out Ward. He's like, I'll beat anybody from 154 to 168. And he did even mention 175, but I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to say, I'm going to stick with the many articles and the many videos of him saying, I'll beat anybody from 154 to 165. 68. Not only will I beat them, I will knock them out. I will knock out anybody from 154 to 168. That's what he said several times. You know, when he said it the first time before anybody challenged him, I was really riding. I'm like, this boy right here, this a bad man. This boy right here is on another fucking level. He's not just dominant at 160. This dude is a bad, this is a bad man. You know, Laura was on his hiatus. I'll never forget. I was watching the press conference for the Stevens fight. And he's like, Loeffner and them talking about, we'll fight Ward, and we're not going to fight him at, no weight, because he's a champion, no catch weight, he's a champion. So if we fight Ward, it'll be at 168, at full 168. I'm like, God dang, Golovkin's a fucking monster, man. And then Ward fought Rodriguez, went on his little his promotional issues, and he came back, and he was like, all right, so Golovkin, what was all that shit you was talking about? So you was talking shit that you would fight me. Well, let's fight. I give you 50-50 on everything. I'm the 168 champ. You're the 164 champ. 50-50 on everything. You said you'll fight me at 168. What's up? And all of a sudden, Golovkin changed his tune. No, okay. Well, you're not going to get 50-50 because I'm the star. What? What? Okay, I guess I can negotiate per split, whatever. Then he's like, and I'm not going to 168. We'll have to meet at 164. we'll meet at everything. And, you know, I'm like, wait, but that's not what you said, though, man. Like, what the fuck's going on now? Now, you said some other shit, and now all of a sudden you're saying some other shit. So I'm like, all right, this shit ain't adding up. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm looking at this dude talking about award is too much. You know, I'm like, wait a minute, man. That's not what the fuck you said. You know what, man? All right, let me tone down. Let me pull back and actually look at this nigga and try to figure out what he's really about, you know, and not get caught in the hype of him. And I start looking at his record, and I'm like, bruh, you beat nobody, man. You beat absolutely nobody. But then again, you know, I step back because I'm like, wait a minute, let me not do that, because, you know, he's trying to fight somebody's and they don't want to fight him. They are making excuses to avoid him. So you can't knock him for his piss poor resume, because the people that he fought are not the people that he wanted to fight. He wanted to fight the top guys. The top guys just didn't want him. So you can't knock him for that. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm not even going to go into that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to do that, because that's not his fault that these people don't want to fight him. You know what I'm saying? That he has to fucking hunt them down. That's not his fault. A champion hunting down fighters to fight him, and they don't want to fight him, making excuses and, you know, money and you know, he's not known and all this other shit. And I'm like, yo, that's just I'm not even feet to this. I'm not. The only thing I don't like that what happened with Golovkin was the war shit and the lore shit. So, you know, now I'm watching the man again, and then he's like, well, we'll fight Frach and we'll fight Chavez and even DeGale. We'll fight them at full 168. I was like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? Yo, you know what, man? I don't fuck with this nigga, though. I'm not fucking with Golovkin like that. Like, how you gonna say you'll beat everybody at 154 to 168, but then when Laura calls you out, you say, well, that's not a good fight. That's not a good fight. That's not a fan-friendly fight. You know, there's no money in that fight. That's not what you said, bruh. You know what I'm saying? That's not what you said. And then when Ward calls you out, you're like, nah, I gotta fight you at 164. I can't. Nah, I'm not going to 168. He's too big. And then y'all start talking about, oh, well, you know, Golovkin, he's really a small middleweight. He's a small bitch, do you make 160? Do you come in over fucking 160 on fight night? Both of those answers are yes. You weigh like 170, 168, 170. Now, I don't give a fuck about what y'all fight night weigh-ins. I don't give a fuck about that. When you weigh in, did you weigh in at the weight limit? Did you weigh in within the weight? Did you? Okay, then the sanctioning bodies will sanction the fight. Then that's all the fuck that matters. Talking about he's a little middleweight. Get the fuck out of here, man. That's why they gotta fight at 164. But you're willing to fight Chavez, DeGale, and motherfucking Frach at full 168. Man, yo, oh, why? Because there's more money in it. And then you get all these fucking bum-loving dick riders talking about, oh, well, there's just no money in the Ward fight. Nobody knows Ward. He's not known. There's no money in the Ward fight. Like, what? But that's not what this motherfucker said. He never said, I will fight anybody from 154 to 168 if there's money in it. He changed it up after all that bullshit, changed it up and was like, hey, we've always said we'll go to 154 or we'll go to 168, you know, if it makes sense. You never said that, you fucking liars. You never said that. Never. That was your cover-up to Duck Ward and the Duck lore. Those were your cover-ups. Now, I don't even know if he would have beat neither one of them. Well, actually, he wouldn't have beat Ward. He got the shit beat off of him, is what would have happened. But he may have beat Laura. You know, if Laura fought like he did with Hurd, he would have got knocked out, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? So, but he wouldn't have beat Ward at all. He may have beaten Laura, but the very fact that you called these people out and then duck them is fucking pathetic, man. You know, I just started losing more and more respect for this man. Losing more and more respect. More and more respect. Then Canelo fought Khan. And I'm like, all right, well, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. That Khan, that's a money move for Khan to jump up there and try to fight Canelo. So I mean, whatever. That's what you want to do. Fine. And then here comes fucking Golovkin. Here comes Lil G running his motherfucking mouth because he wanted that fucking Canelo payday. Here comes Lil G talking about, oh, this is a disgrace to boxing. This is a disgrace. And people say, hey, well, would you ever fight Kell Brook? He's like, no, ain't no guy, ain't no guys. Kell Brook, he too small, guys. Ain't no guys. Kell Brook too, bitch. So then who is your very next fight? Kell Brook. And you have the audacity to make this motherfucking move up 2 full weight divisions, a career welterweight, a career 147 pounder, move up 2 weight divisions to full 160. I don't give a fuck if he's talking about, yeah, I might even ate steaks, and I ain't gotta try to hear none of that shit, man. I'm not trying to hear any of that shit. Everybody fucking that boxes knows your natural walk-around weight. Everybody knows your natural walk-around weight is not what you fight at. It's not your fight weight. It's not your fight weight. These motherfuckers are always walking around bigger. Always. There's a select few. A matter of fact, there's like a select 2 that walk around that are always constantly on weight, always constantly in shape. Always. Actually 3 maybe. That's like the Charlos and fucking Floyd. Or maybe not even the Charlos, because them motherfuckers walk around big too. The only person that I've ever known to walk around always on weight, within a pound or 2 of weight, is Floyd Mayweather. He was always in shape, always in the gym. Everybody wants to be Floyd, but nobody wants to do what Floyd did. He was never out of shape. He was always in shape. He was always in weight. Never out of weight. Never. Could have made weight on a fucking day's notice if need be. Always in shape. Always on weight. But here we go with these motherfuckers talking about small weights. I'm small for the division, or basically I can eat steaks. Get the fuck out of here, man. That dude was a 154 pounder, 147 pounder, 154 at the heaviest. He was not a 160 pounder. So if anything, if Golovkin was going to fight Brook because he couldn't get another fight with anybody else at the time, then his bitch ass should have at least met him at 156, at least. It's only a 3-pound drop for him. This motherfucker went all the way up to 160 to fight Kell Brook, when he was just talking about how it was a disgrace for Canelo to fight Khan at 155. I lost all respect for that dude. All respect. All respect. He's a fucking diva. Demands have to be his way. So then he finally does get the Canelo fight. Finally does get it. Because he had it prior to. But he just wasn't willing to fight Canelo at 156 catchweight. Which I don't know why, because if you're saying you'll beat anybody from 154 to 168, and then you change that up to, well, we'll only drop to 154 for Floyd Mayweather, or if the fight is right, if the money's right, blah blah blah. Well, here you are about to fight Canelo. The money would have been very right, but yet you won't even go to 156. You get the public on your side to say, oh, well, Canelo's a big guy. Come on, man, look at Canelo. He's got to be 170. Look, man, come on, man. Canelo's a big guy. He's like 200 pounds. He walks around at like 250. He has to trim down. I don't know how he trims down to 154. That's bullshit. He should fight Golovkin at full 160. That's bullshit. Just fight him. Canelo, Scary Canelo, Chicken Nello. Just fight Golovkin at full 160. Just fight him. And then they finally did get the fight. And then he's like, oh, well, look at the split. Because Canelo offered him a flat fee. Canelo said, nope, you get this $10 million. I think it's either $10 or $15 million flat fee, one of the two. But you can get this flat fee. This is more money than you've ever made in your entire career by multiple times. This is like 4 or 5 times the amount of money you've ever made in any fight in your entire career. Take this flat fee. And everybody's like, oh no! Oh my gosh! He's trying to duck him again. He's ducking him. Canelo's trying to duck Golovkin. The fight of this magnitude, this is $100 million fight, and he's only trying to offer him $10 million. That's a duck. He's scared. That's a duck. He's ducking him. He's ducking Canelo again. All this other fucking bullshit, man. I'm like, yo, is he gonna make more fighting Canelo than he's gonna make fighting anybody else? Is that gonna happen? Like, so what? It don't matter if that's gonna happen. A fight of this magnitude, he needs to get a split. He needs to get a decent split. And I'm like, all right, fine, cool. But give the man a decent split, Canelo. Shit, give him a decent split, and let's make this fight. So what happens? Not off of my word, but, just in general, 60-40 split, fight gets made. They have a fight, comes to a draw, which I think Canelo won. Whatever. But where's this talk for Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua? Best fight the best, and I'm out.